What's up, everybody, and welcome to my review of Friday Night Smackdown. A lot going on in the show tonight as the Royal Rumble continues to build. What does Smackdown have going on into the Royal Rumble coming up in the next few weeks after last week's gauntlet match and whatnot? We did kick off the show backstage with Roman Reigns and Paul Heyman sitting there as Reigns did not like the contract that was coming up. As Paul Heyman says, it's a boilerplate contract, and he says, he didn't like the moment he read it, but there needs to be a stipulation to this match, and so Reigns can teach Adam Pearce a lesson in respect. So Heyman said, you know what, I'm going to take the contract and I'm going to consider this whole situation handled, okay? But Jey Uso came out then basically saying, welcome to the Bloodline show. We taking over. We run the show. Not Adam Pearce, not Kevin Owens, not anyone. His family's calling the shots. And, basically he said, I'm putting myself in the Royal Rumble since, that's everybody's thing nowadays. You don't have to say, like I said before, you don't have to compete to get in the Royal Rumble. You don't have to qualify. You can just come out there and say, I'm in the Royal Rumble match. 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 I'm putting myself in the Royal Rumble match. Why? Because you can do that. You don't have to qualify for the Royal Rumble anymore. Like I said Monday, all you gotta do is come out and say, I'm in the Royal Rumble match. But he came out as continuing to say, my family, we running the shots around here, and we not just satisfied with SmackDown, we taking over everything, okay? In the back, catering, locker room, new guys, all that. Because Jey Uso says, I'm going to win the Royal Rumble match. I'm going to win. Basically, he's going to win. And he says he's either going to beat either Drew McIntyre or Goldberg at WrestleMania. And then the bloodline will belong to the entire WWE then. But, he talked about Nakamura then. You beat Rey Mysterio, Corbin, and Daniel Bryan last week and that whole gauntlet. But the minute Adam Pearce came out, we had to shut that down and everything. Okay? You lucky we let you survive. The next thing you know, Shinsuke Nakamura came out with his old theme music. So yes, they brought Nakamura's old theme music back. Basically, he's a face at this point. And he told Jey Uso, if your cousin is the big dog, you must be his little puppy. Uso tried to tried to come at him, but Nakamura brought him out, took him down with a kick. Then. So yes, Nakamura is basically a face since he has his old music back. But a good promo from Jey Uso. But as this match went on, Cesaro had came out and sat on commentary then throughout this match. As the announcers basically asked, where were you? Why didn't you help, come out and help Shinsuke last week? Basically, telling him that it was the size of this building and he couldn't get to the ring. It was a hard time getting out there and whatnot. As he said on commentary, basically, Jey Uso ended up arguing with the referee, which Nakamura ended up taking advantage of him with the Kinshasa and beating Jey Uso. So, yeah, Nakamura getting the win right here, I guess, after the whole beatdown last week, which I'm surprised he didn't get done sooner and whatnot, but he still did beat Jey Uso. Could Cesaro be turning on him? Possibly. Cesaro is technically still a heel, but Nakamura looks like he's going face now, so it could turn on him, which it could possibly, since they are supposed to be tag team partners, but we'll see where that goes. But obviously Nakamura is a face since they gave him his old theme music back. Next, Adam Pearce and Sonya Deville were in the back as Paul Heyman showed up, talking about this contract with Reigns and whatnot. And he told Pearce, his rules to this contract you need to favor. And how about it's going to be a no DQ match? Adam Pearce signed and knew what this whole stipulation was going to be, which is basically, Reigns could try to injure him. As Heyman, he was pleased with it, so he ended up leaving with the contract then. Next, they had Jey Uso arguing with Charles Robinson, telling him to do his job. You need to do your job or you will be fired, basically. Street Profits basically talk about the loss last week for the tag titles, but it's not going to ruin what they doing on right now because they still want all the smoke and will take on Roode and Ziggler whatever next time is happening. But next, Roman Reigns was talking to Apollo Crews then, talking about, you need to take control and whatnot. Paul Heyman came back with the contract, and Apollo Crews about to leave, but Reigns said, no, I want you to stay and learn something right here, all right? And Reigns looked at the contract and says, I don't like this, man. I never said I wanted a no disqualification match, okay? I don't. I don't like that. I want a last man standing match. Heyman says he's going to handle it, but it's going to be impossible to get um, Adam Pearce to sign it. But somehow, some way, Paul Heyman was going to sign it. So with Apollo Crews sitting right there, could he be joining up and linking up with Roman? Possibly after with the whole last week, the Intercontinental title thing. going on. Could Apollo Crews be joined up with Roman's crew? Because everything Roman touches, man, he making great around here. So Apollo Crews could use it. He could use it big time, especially as a heel. So we'll see where this goes. But very interesting that they got Roman Reigns in the back schooling Apollo Crews on how things work around here. But next we got Liv Morgan versus Natalya. Apparently Billy Kay is trying to be part of Riot Squad or something. I don't know where they got this Billy Kay thing. I don't know if I want to like it or if I don't know if I want to hate it with her trying to be over the top. Trying to join some type of crew since, the Iconics ended. So she's trying to get involved in something. Tamina ended up coming out then basically saying, "What are you doing out here? Why do you keep doing all this stuff?" And whose side are you really on? Which Billy Kay started running around the ring, and Natalya ended up got the roll up onto Liv Morgan as she was distracted. So I'm not sure what to think if the Billy Kay thing is good or bad since it's very over the top. I'm not really sure. I'm sure if people see Natalya on TV, I'm sure that's channel changing heat. So boom, there you go. Rey Mysterio with Dominic out there was on commentary. Went against Corbin. I know people were talking about the new camera they were using tonight. It was like that 4:8 focus camera. I think that's what the NFL does. Everything looks blurry in the back and super focused on whoever's coming out. So I heard about that tonight, mostly the Fox camera. The Mysterio versus Corbin thing was all right. Ray was on, not Ray, but Dominic tried to get up after Corbin taunted him. Dominic tried to go after the Corbin, but Corbin took a shot at him and everything, and he tried to get in the ring, but Ray stopped him, which Corbin ended up in the days for the win. Um, right after that, Ray and Dominic was pissed, like, I shouldn't be backing down from him. But then, Ray's going through his credentials and everything. Like, this man's a Money in the Bank winner, United States champion, a Golden Gloves boxer. And he says, listen, if we going to handle this, I'm going to talk to the guy we need to talk to, okay? So I don't know who they need to talk to take care of Pierce there, but not Pierce, but Corbin there. I don't know. Some people wonder what happened to Buddy Murphy. I don't know. Maybe the Knights of the Lone Wolf took him out so he couldn't come help Ray. I have no idea where that's going, but where that's going and whatnot. But I'm not sure what to think about this feud between Ray and the King of Waiters, or if Dominic's gonna turn on him. I don't know what to think about that. Heyman went back to look at Adam Pierce again, which Reigns inside the contract, so it's gonna be a new stipulation. Adam Pierce said, just cut the chase, man. Heyman said it was last man standing, and he says, I will come out to the ring and make a decision. But next, we didn't get the new, I guess, premiere of Bailey's new TV show or talk show in the ring. Ding Dong Hello. It looked like something out of a 90s sitcom. I think the only reason why they're doing that ding dong thing because they did that whatever her thing on the Austin podcast where they kept saying what and ding dong. So they decided to make it into a talk show. Bailey comes out dressing like Edna Mode from The Incredibles. If you ever seen that movie, look at a side by side comparison photo and you'll see what I'm talking about. Okay, Incredibles, Edna Mode. That's basically what Bailey's dressed as. She had a door, a couch, and her first guest, the EST and her GUEST is Bianca Belair. Bailey talked about how she beat Bianca, over a month ago. You want to still call yourself the EST, but Bianca said, it's a name and everything was given to her, and I'm just being myself, and you seem to be challenged by my confidence and whatnot. But Bailey says, I have nothing to prove to you for a rematch and everything, so I'm challenging you to something else, an obstacle course. Where have I seen this before? I don't know, but apparently we're gonna have an obstacle course between Bailey and Bianca next week instead of a rematch. Why? I don't know, but this new Bailey talk show Bailey, I don't know. It's still Bailey is a heel, but she's trying to be a talk show host now. So don't know where this is really going to go in this obstacle course. I feel like I've seen this before on this show. Probably several obstacle courses, but we'll see where this is going to go. Ding dong, what? Ding dong, what? However that goes. Go look at the Austin podcast. Daniel Bryan was back to training with Otis and Chad Gable again as they thought it was going to hurt his confidence, as Caleb Braxton said, by losing to Nakamura. But Cesaro came up and said, Nakamura only shook hands because he felt bad for him. So how about I put all this training to work and I go against you tonight? Daniel Bryan, Cesaro, though, basically a great match as usual. Two very high skilled technicians. Just great stuff from both of them. Very hard hitting. Just another great match. I just love that vertical suplex off the top rope that Cesaro did. That was great. But as I think Cesaro was bleeding from his head at one point. But as Daniel had set up the running knee, Cesaro hit him with a big pop up uppercut then, which right after that, he hit the neutralizer and beating Daniel Bryan clean. Probably won a very big win to Cesaro because Cesaro really barely gets a big singles win, barely at all. Mostly been tag team or just even in general. Daniel Bryan putting a lot of guys over lately. That's 2 weeks in a row now. One with Nakamura, now with Cesaro. Some still think he may be winning the Royal Rumble. I don't know, but very interesting that Daniel Bryan has taken 2 losses in a row now, especially to Nakamura and Cesaro. But still, great. I was almost kind of surprised that Cesaro won. But yeah, a big win for him and still a great match between him and Daniel. Carmella was in the back with the Reginald dude talking about she exposed Sasha Banks as Sasha came in and attacked. And the dude got in the way. And Sasha said, okay, you can have your title match. Let me face your boy here first. Yeah, let me face your butler right here or whatever. So, the Reginald dude didn't look like he wanted to do this, but I guess he's going to do it. Next, Apollo Crews, though, went against Sammy, the Michael Moore documentary. Zayn, who is still trying to find out all the conspiracy theories that are going on right now. Conspiracy theory with Sami Zayn, just like Jesse Ventura's show. But yes, folks, Sami Zayn, the conspiracy theorist. Big E was out there with a couch and a cooler, just sitting there, chilling out. Didn't even have to sit by the announce table. I'm going to bring my own couch and my own cooler out here. Whole mini fridge and enjoy this. I enjoy Big E on commentary. Match was okay, I'll say that. But Big E just said, yo, what about you with that match? The Lumberjack says, like, fool, I didn't make the match, man. It's a Lumberjack match. I'll tell them what to do. I like the end. Yes, Cruz still did win, and ended up rolling up Sami Zayn, holding the tights for the win. Big E even said, like, I see what you did right there, okay? And Cruz had the title, and he said, you ain't gonna never touch it again. I'll see you out here. I'm gonna see you in the parking lot. I'm gonna see you in catering. I'm gonna see you everywhere, man. But you ain't never touching this time. I'm gonna see you all everywhere, son. I'm gonna see you there. I'm gonna see you up there, down there, around the ring, in the production. I'm gonna see you, all right? So Big E is just great on commentary, but obviously now it's going to be an Intercontinental title rematch next week. Big E, Apollo Crews. But yeah, Big E is hilarious on commentary. Good stuff. Good stuff. In the last part of the show, though, Roman Reigns and crew came out. As Adam Pearce came out ready to sign the contract, which they had the chairs. I like what Roman said, like, no. I don't want that chair. I want his chair. That's some Debo stuff right there. But basically, Uso said, man, get out the chair, man. You taking too long. Basically, he sat on another chair then. And basically said, you're not making good television right now. As Paul Heyman told him to sign the contract. Heyman had brought out a pin and everything. As Adam Pearce, he's been waiting to do this all night long. I waited you all night long for you to sign that contract. Since he waited for Roman to do it, Adam Pearce got up. He left. As Reigns looked kind of confused what was going on, Adam Pearce started limping then. And he says, oh, man, I got these nagging old injuries, which his mic started going out. But I got these nagging old injuries. They just tend to flare up from time to time. Says, don't worry, man. All these contracts are the same. We can get a suitable replacement. Card subject to change. So if I'm hurt, I'm not medically cleared, I know somebody that can do it. Basically, Kevin Owens came out. He signed the contract. And now it's going to be him versus Reigns. Number 4, I believe, of this match there and right now in a last man standing. Do I think Kevin Owens can really beat Roman Reigns? I don't know. But even how many times can Kevin Owens keep getting his ass kicked by Roman Reigns? And here's a good question next for this last man standing match coming up. Will anybody, and I mean will anybody even try to come help Kevin Owens, since we all know it's going to be a 2-on-1 with Reigns and Jey Uso taking out Kevin Owens? Can Kevin Owens find some type of backup? Because we have seen a TLC match. We have seen a cage match. We've seen him get thrown off the stage. We've seen Kevin Owens get the dog crap kicked out of him by Roman Reigns a majority of this whole feud. But apparently you have to kill Kevin Owens to stop him. So let's see if he will be stopped by a last man standing match. So will he get back up, or will someone try to help him? I don't know. But hey, we'll see. Other than that, that's my review of SmackDown. Not a bad episode, I should say. Very good. It's better than Raw. I think that's just by default at this point in time. So, boom, there you go. But yeah, SmackDown continues to be the better show every week and just enjoyable in general, okay? It's better than whatever Raw is going on right now. So, hey, SmackDown's basically the show to watch, okay? But other than that, though, that is my review of Friday Night SmackDown. Comment, subscribe, follow me on Twitter at HoodedKnight890. Anything else, I guess say check out any old videos, any reviews throughout the week. A lot of stuff posted online, so check that out. Tomorrow night we will have a Hard to Kill review. Obviously, the main event has changed. I'll probably talk more on that tomorrow since Shelly is out and Moose is in. But we'll talk more Impact tomorrow night when we do the review of Hard to Kill. So I will be back tomorrow night. I will say, unfortunately, we don't have a final decision yet. It may not be a joint review. My co-host has a lot going on that Saturday, so we don't know if we will be able to do a double review. He did really want to do this review for Impact since he's never done an Impact review before, and he was looking forward to this, but I don't know if he will be able to do it. So if it's updated, maybe it will, maybe it won't. But like I said, schedules tend to change. Folks got stuff going on. Hey man, stuff happens, okay? But hey, maybe if lucky, maybe we will have a double review of Hard to Kill tomorrow night. But like I said, other than that, I'll see you tomorrow. I'm out. See you guys later. Peace. You know what? May have some merch on the way for this too. I think I need to do also. I think I will, but we'll discuss that another time. Other than that, I'm out of here. See you guys later. Peace.